Round 9 of the Norway Championship has just finished, and with it, it's the end of the strongest tournament ever held in chess history. Although a lot of players had a chance to win this event, Hikaru Nakamura taking the lead in the beginning, and Vladimir Kramnik also played a fantastic tournament. In the end, the winner is the one and only the Armenian Lion, Levon Aronian. His win was well-deserved as he drew 6 games and won 3 games against the world champion Magnus Carlsen, former world champion Viswanathan Anand, and world championship contender Sergei Karyakin. Let's see some of the standings from the final round. We have Levon Aronian in first place with 6 points, 1 full point ahead of Nakamura and Kramnik. Nakamura with 5 points, Vladimir Kramnik with 5 points, Fabiano Caruana with 4.5 points. Wesley So, solid tournament. He played all 9 games to a draw, so I guess he pulled a Giri there. And amazingly, Giri did not draw all games as he won 2 games and lost 1 game in the first round to Hikaru Nakamura. And on 7th place, we have Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, 8th place, former world champion Viswanathan Anand. And interestingly enough, 9th place and 10th place are Magnus Carlsen and Sergei Karyakin. So the world champion and the world championship contender in 2016 have last place in this tournament. Magnus Carlsen with 4 points and Sergei Karyakin with 3.5 points. So this is round 9, and Aronian played Wesley So. So let's see the game. The game isn't very interesting, and there isn't very much to analyze, as I think Levon was pretty much very satisfied with a draw, as he didn't think Nakamura could beat Fabiano Caruana in the last round with the black pieces. And since Wesley So couldn't really achieve anything, although if he won he would have 5 points, but there was too much to risk there. And I think Wesley was also satisfied with a draw in the last round, finishing the tournament with 4.5 out of 9 points. So yeah, let's see the game. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight to c3, bishop to e7, bishop to f4, black castles, e3, knight bd7, a3, c5, c takes d5, knight takes d5, knight takes d5, e takes d5, exchanging everything, d takes c5, knight takes c5, bishop to e5. Aronian plays bishop to f6, offering the exchange of bishops. Bishop takes, queen to d4. Here Wesley offers the exchange of queens. Aronian declines this. Rook to d1, rook to d8, bishop to e2, developing the bishop on f5, queen to b4, a5, kicking the queen away, queen to c3, knight to e4, queen to d4, knight to c5, repeating the moves, queen to c3. Again, Aronian goes with the knight on e4. This is, if Wesley repeats the move one more time, it's a draw. So Wesley declines this with queen to e5, and as well he should, as Aronian has this isolated pawn on d5, which maybe Wesley could use to his advantage. Queen takes e5, knight takes e5, rook a to c8, knight back to f3, knight to c5, knight to d4, attacking the bishop, bishop to d7, f3, bishop to a4, attacking the rook, rook to d2, knight to b3, again attacking the rook, knight takes on b3, bishop takes on d3, and here we have a rook ending with the same color bishops and an equal number of pawns, king to f2, rook to d6, f4, g6, d4, rook to f6, pinning the king, e takes on d5, rook takes on f4, bishop to f3, covering up, rook to d8, king to g3, attacking the rook, rook to f6, rook to c1, rook to d6, rook from f to d6 doubling up on the d pawn, rook to d4, a4, h4, king to g7, rook to c3, h6, rook to c7, bishop takes on d5, rook takes on a4, and here again it's an equal number of pawns, rook ending with the same color bishops. Bishop takes on c3 on f3, g takes on f3, and now we have a rook ending. Pawn to b5 attacking the rook, rook to f4, offering an exchange of rooks, rook takes, and this is all very standard. So let's just play through this. Nothing to analyze here really. And there it is. The kings are bare, and it's a draw between Levon Aronian and Wesley So, and with it, Levon Aronian wins the Norway 2017 championship. And this is quite an accomplishment if you take into consideration that in April, Levon Aronian also won the Grenke Chess Classic. 1 full point ahead of everyone else, and he achieved first place 1 round before the championship was even over. And another amazing result by Levon Aronian was in the Tata Steel chess tournament, I think back in January. Even though he won 4th place behind the winner Wesley So, who had an amazing streak of I don't know, I think it was 57 games in a row without a loss until he lost his game in the Grand Prix against Shakhriyar Mamedyarov. The 2nd place was Magnus Carlsen, and the 3rd place was the Indian Grandmaster Bhaskaran Adiban, who played an amazing tournament with a rating performance of, I think, I read it was 2816. So 4th place in the Tata Steel Chess Tournament, winning the Grenke Chess Classic with such style, and now winning the strongest tournament in chess history with a full point lead. I think we can surely say that Levon is, if anything, world championship candidate material. So yeah, that's it. That's the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, not the game. The game was pretty much a boring dead draw, but Levon's performance in the tournament overall. And let me know what you think. Could Levon be maybe the next candidate for the World Championship? Even though for the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, all eyes in the world were on the Filipino Grandmaster Wesley So. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you soon.